Maybe you want to find a sneaker out there that's worth copping. Maybe you want to find a sneaker out there that's worth flipping. Or maybe you want to find a sneaker that's just something you need to, you know, pass up on and keep it moving. Today, guys, I bring to you flip, flop, or cop for the month of May. All right, guys, so starting things off right off the rip, I want to get into the Jordan 2 Cool Gray. This is actually a women's release, or women's exclusive, and it's going to be retailing for a price point of $175 and releasing on May 4th. Off the rip, just looking at this shoe, I'm loving the colorway, the baby blue. It looks like it has some suede, some nubuck going on there. I like the actual color. Does it remind me of a cool gray kind of color, like an 11 or a 4 or a 3? It's somewhere in the same boat, but the baby blue kind of throws it off, but not throws it off as far as me liking it, but as far as when I hear the cool gray name, I kind of expect a certain type of color palette to go along with it. That's just me. The baby blue part just kind of throws me off. Now, is this a flip, flop, or cop? Personally, it would be more on the cop side for me. However, at the same time, it would be a flop. And what I mean by that is I would not jump out going and paying resale or possibly even retail unless I need it 100%. The reason why is right now this shoe is being listed for $271, which is way above the resale market right now as we speak. I mean, right now you can see the 10, the 10 and a half, the 11 is going into the $320, but that's pretty typical for a shoe that hasn't released. However, at the same time, what is kind of throwing me off is the fact that this shoe is about to release right around the corner and it's still sitting at these high buys. However, if you look, even though these are going for $271, people are only willing to spend $201. When you go to a size 10, which is an 8.5, $281, you can't sell this. No one wants this shoe. No one wants to spend more than $50 for this shoe. So with that being said, I think this is going to be a shoe that you can get your hands on and possibly even get it for below retail. Now, I want to say one thing. We're using StockX as a way to get a good look at the market. Am I telling you to go to buy from StockX? No. Am I telling you to go buy from GOAT? No. Am I telling you to go buy from anybody? No. You make that decision at the end of the day. I just use this as an easy way for you guys to get an idea of what the market prices are around the internet right now for these shoes. But right now, when it comes to twos, from a Lucky Green 2, a Jordan 2 Chicago, these, but even like a Union 2 or a Ama Maniere 2, they're all just going for below retail. Look at a Jordan 2 Ama Maniere real quick. This shoe retail for $225. If I want to buy my actual size right now, it's going for $194. You know, like that's insane. Now let me check, because are these women's exclusive too or not? I'm trying to remember. Maybe they're not, but I mean, even a 10, right? Let's say that I think these are men. I don't have this one. It's the only one I don't have. But $225, you can get this shoe right now for retail. After all the fees and stuff, it might jump up to $250 or something like that. But you can find this shoe pretty much at around or slightly above retail. And this is an Ama Maniere. This is a pinnacle Jordan 2 at the moment, at least, right? You go to the Jordan 2 Union, a shoe that I have seen sit at Soul Play for months. Retail $225, size 10 is $170. Size 8.5, you can get it for $140. Way below retail right now, this market. So with that being said, this shoe is definitely going to be something that if you like are in love with it, you're more than likely going to be able to get your hands on this for below retail if you just wait. It's a flop in a way, but I definitely would cop it. But I'm gonna go ahead and just give it the flop, because twos right now are just flopping as far as price. Flop does not mean it's ugly. Flop does not mean that you are anything wrong with you. Flop just means the price is going to flop. So you can flop and then cop. Don't cop and then it flop. You get what I'm saying? That makes great sense, because there's been a lot of times where I've copped something and the price has flopped and I'm like, damn, I should have waited, because I could have got it way below retail and saved some money. So this is gonna flop and then cop. That's what I'm gonna go with. Next up on the list, we have another women's exclusive, and this is the Jordan 11 Low Yellow Snakeskin. Now, we haven't had a snakeskin for quite some time. I want to say, I mean, maybe even in this Sneaker Bar Detroit article, it lets us know the last time we've seen a pair of these. No, it does not. It does not. I want to say the last time I remember, and I'm going to look off to the side here. Let's just check. Let's do a little quick check. Hold on. And I was correct. It was the Jordan 11 Low Retro Pink Snakeskin that released in 2019. Now, there's might have been one that released after that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But when it comes to the Jordan 11 Low Snakeskin, like this shoe in general, snakeskin, it don't matter what color you're going with, more than likely there's going to be a very, very nice price point to go along with it. So this is definitely a flip You know, on the end of the day, if you're trying to make some bread, trying to make some money, this is a shoe that, in my opinion, there's always some money to be made. I own the Jordan 11 low snakeskin in the navy, as well as the Jordan 11 low in the snakeskin green. This is actually called the Nightshade. Now, what I'm a little confused with is this one, because there's actually this one, but there's a newer version of this one. Let me just see if I can find it. Here it goes right here. Yeah, this is the one. I actually own this shoe. I mean, you see it retail for $185. And I can sell this shoe right about now in my price point for $232. Buy it now for $320. There's a big gap of differences, but you can see that definitely they hold value and hold weight. So with this one is releasing though very soon, May 11th for $190. Difference definitely in the price growth there. I'm not gonna lie to you, this one kind of got my eyes a little bit. It is what it is. Like, I like it, it's yellow. I like the yellow, I like snakeskin in general. The yellow pops, panty drops, non-stops, you know, Capri Sun on my ball sacks all day long. So it might be something now. It's gonna definitely keep my eye, and I definitely think either way you cop it, if you're able to cop it, you can definitely flip it and make some money. Right now at this time, retail, like I stated, $190. If you're selling this at the price point around my shoe size, you're gonna be paying $296. Now selling it right now, you can see it's at $125. That means that basically somebody's willing to spend $125 right now. I personally think that this is gonna be a shoe that it will go up. If it's not right now, later, if it's it might be a long wait, a long hold. These shoes are not gonna be like, I don't see these sitting for very, very long. I don't see these flopping, I just don't. The Jordan 11s lows in general do fairly well. The cement grays that dropped recently did well. They sell out majority of the time. 11 still got the funk to sell out. So to each his own on that. I think this personally is a flip. Next up we got on the list is the Jordan 1 elephant print. Now I recently just did a Jordan 1 low version that's releasing in June. This one is releasing on May 6th at a retail price point at $180. Now, I did say that that one was gonna sell out, and I gotta be honest, I'm gonna start making sure that I'm gonna make sure I even stand on my word more, okay? And I still think that the low is gonna do better. I think that there's potential that they sell out. I even slightly think there's some potential that these may sell out online, but these are definitely flops, and definitely you're gonna be sitting. It is what it is. They probably will sell out on Nikes, and that is it. I don't think they'll sell out on other sites out there. These shoes already, right now, at this moment, are going for below retail. I mean, right now, $125, $127, $180 right now. You know what that usually tells me? Is that there's stores out there that are already probably got pairs in and they're already doing some funny stuff. It is what it is. For the price point to be that low for a shoe that has not released, it's ridiculous. Also, these, however, have been selling already overseas. I think I accidentally logged in the Nike Japan on accident recently and saw that these were on sale over on Nike Japan or Nike China. It was somewhere. So these have already hit the market elsewhere and kind of went through its little due diligence. Elephant print, it might turn people off a lot, in my opinion, as well. So to each its own, that is a good reasoning, but these are horrible as far as, you know, price wise. But that's a good opportunity for you. If you like them, I definitely say chill out. Maybe you can save yourself some money finding you someone that you really trust in and can buy from, because you can see that the market right now is going for $127. Don't jump out. But if you want to be safe, man, go cop it from your local boutique, your local sneaker store that you know is 100% legit. Go cop it from them, you know, for the $180. It is what it is. Or wait for that store to more than likely go on sale with that pair. But seeing these already go for that, I mean, they remind me of how the heirlooms did. I mean, they're going for the same exact thing. These are busted. Ones, they're not holding weight like they used to. Now, next up, we have another shoe in the mix, and these are actually the Jordan Airship and the Dune Red. We'll talk a little bit later on about the other one, but this one is not the friends and family. This is actually a Nike Airship, a Nike Jordan Airship set to release May 11th is what we're getting the word here. However, there's no resale market right now for this shoe. I cannot find it for this shoe. However, I will say, for me, I'd cop it, you know. At the same time, there might be some availability to flip and make some bread, mainly based upon what the other shoe is gonna do. Now, we know that shoe is gonna sell out more than likely, and by that shoe selling out, it's gonna drive people to want to go and get this shoe. That's the, I guess, the inline version, I would say, the Nike version, the uncollabed version. It will drive up some popularity for this shoe. We've seen it happen before with various other shoes down the path. So, you know, this for right now would lean more so for a cop over a flip, because this is the first time we've seen the Airship how it's came with a collab and then this shoe attached with it. I wanted to see more so how the market goes with this, but me personally, I would cop this. I would like to review this. I would like the other ones more just because of the color. The Doom Red is nice, but I like the other one. But for the most part, I'd say this is a cop, for me at least. I like it. We had the Jordan 3 Lucky Green set to release on May 18th, and this one has been one we've been waiting for, man. May 18th, $200 price point. We've had the Lucky Green 1s drop, the Lucky Green 13s of the past drop. We've had, I feel like I'm missing another Lucky Green. I mean, it is what it is. We've had also the Jordan 4 SBs that recently released that look a lot like this shoe in general. And in my opinion, I think that these are more so of a, for me, it's gonna be a pass. So, you know, it is what it is. The resale right now is retail. So, you know, if you're trying to make money, it's a flop for you. If you wanna get the shoe, it's a cop for you, you feel me? It's not a flip. There's no money to be made in this shoe. So I would just leave it at that. I mean, this is a pretty just in the middle. It's in line. It's down the middle type of shoe right now, in my opinion. There's not really any room to make money, but if you want to get the shoe, you should be able to get the shoe. So it's just very base, you feel me? For the people that want to try to flip, for the people that want to cop, this shoe it's there, you know? Well, if you're trying to flip, you won't make nothing, really. Just leave us alone. Let the people that want it, want it. You can see it's currently going for below retail right now, even with the release date, you know, a whole week away. So if you like it, I love it, and you should be able to get your hands on it. Next up, we have the Jordan 14 Lanny, which has been pushed back to May 27th. Retail price point, $210. There hasn't been any actual market for this shoe when you actually look at least on the StockX end. Like when you type in Jordan 14 Lanny, the only shoe that pops up is the low top. Those are currently going for $325. Now, that number is just the over time. If you hold on to a shoe at any point, it's more than likely gonna go up in price. That's just how it goes, majority of the time. So if you got patience, you can make money on a lot of shoes, really. A lot of these ones that are sitting, they're gonna go up down the road. A Black Cat 4, for instance, was sitting. It's going for like 500, I think, last time I checked. It may be less or more now, don't hold me to it. But these right here, I think, for me, it's gonna be a pass, you know? It's gonna be a pass mainly for the fact that I own the original pair. I don't see these, you know, I think these are gonna flop in general. I think that some people will cop them because they like them, but this is more so on the flop side for me as far as the shoe list goes on, you know. I like them, don't get me wrong, I love them. I love the lows more though. That's what the original one that actually released. So to each its own. You know, I'm not really into the flipping of a high and low. The shoe originally came out as a low top, so we made a high top version. I'm not really into that type of thing. That's just me personally. I've already said that before and I'll say it again. I think though, for the most part, these will release. That $210 price point, there's no room for me, in my opinion, to flip, and I think these are gonna flop. It is what it is. These will flop. You'll be able to get your hands on them. I don't think that should be an issue. Now, something just hit me though, because these dropped and went bananas. I mean, they're still going bananas. It's a tough one. I mean, these are fire, you know, and these are pretty much the same thing but blue. I mean, they when they dropped, they had numbers. They were popping. Everybody wanted them. They going for 300 plus. I gotta think now, guys. I might have to take my flop back. It's hard to tell with the market. It's hard to tell with the market. How it's gonna go, how it's gonna feel, how people are gonna feel about it. I'm gonna take my flop back. I'm definitely gonna go with the flip. And I definitely think if you want it, cop it, man. It is what it is. I think it's a flip. I think these will do good. I'm gonna stand on that. I could be wrong, man. I've been wrong a lot. I think though that these are going to flip now because of that. And these did not drop that long ago. These dropped, oh damn, it's been 3 years. The market's just so different now. This shoe hasn't even been put on the page though for us to see. So let me see if it's like, does GOAT have it? GOAT has them right now for $774. But that's like only one size, so. Well, not 500, nah, they're going for 700. That's just because they haven't released, like that's just how it be sometimes, bro. I think these are gonna flip, bro. I'll take my word back, they're gonna be flipped, they're gonna flip. Is it a cop for me? No. I already got the lows, I'll be good. I'll review it though, but it's not a cop for me. But it's definitely, I'm gonna lean and give it my overall flip. Next up, we got probably one of my favorite releases of this month, and that is the Jordan 4 Thunder. And this is definitely, you know, gonna be on everybody's mind. $210 price point, release date May 13th. Right now in the market, it's going for, you know, $270, $250, I see is the lowest. I think that they'll stay at the $250 to $300 at the most. and we'll just have to wait and see from there. I mean, this is like, there's definitely flip going on. There's definitely money to be made. There's definitely ways to make money on this shoe. How many pairs, I don't really know, but I think there's money. I think that you can flip this shoe. However, I'm going to put the cop over the flip at the end of the day. I think that this is definitely a cop for anybody out there that's trying to get their hands on it. I'm copping them, I'm rocking them, I'm not stocking them, you feel me? You saw how the Red Thunders did. The Red Thunders, if you guys remember, they sold out, and that wasn't that long ago. It's just so weird how the market is and how the demand is. But I mean, look at it, last sale $513. If you want to buy it right now, an 8.5 402, if you want to buy it in a size 12, you're going to be spending at least $350 and up on the Red Thunder. And the Red Thunder got the hype based upon the actual Thunder itself, and now the Thunder is actually here. Let's see how much the Lightning going for. Lightning 4 2021 $290. So I definitely see the Thunders going for $250 and up at least. So there is flip there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more so on the buy-in. Like, I'd rather buy this and rock it and cop it than buy it to flip it. That's just how it is with this one in particular. So I'm a rock with the cop for the Jordan 4 Thunder. Next up, we have the Doritos and Nike SB Dunk Low. Forgive me if I said it incorrectly. I have not really drank that much Doritos in my history. You know, it's sue me, forgive me. But definitely, it's been getting its way through the internet right now. Going insane. Release date May 6, 2023. Retail price point $130, and it's at Nike SB. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now, it's a flip. Me personally, I like the shoe. I'd cop the shoe and I'd review it, but I'm gonna flip it later on. There's some money to be made. I'm not super big on this. I love the shoe overall, bro. Like, I like it, but this is one I can let go and be like, man, hey, the dad side of me is gonna start speaking now. Like, yo, man, that's some money right there to be made. I can't lie though, it's really nice. Getting him in hand, I definitely could start like shaking a little bit more, and like my mind could change. You feel me? But you know, here's a look of it with it, you know, cut in, because it is a tearaway shoe. Who knows, man? I think though more so this is gonna be a flip. It's definitely a cop for people out there, but it's more of a flip for me because of, this is a dunk, man. I mean, these are nice though. The shape is nice, I ain't gonna lie. But for me, it's a flip. I would flip these for, you know, keeping them and copping them. Definitely a flip. Right now, the market, as you can see, 300 on the low end, 360 and up, 8.5, 350. So you're gonna make $300 and up. You're gonna pretty much double flip your money's worth. Retail is $130. That's if you can even get this shoe at the end of the day. But to each its own. Nice collab. I think it's dope. I think the collab is dope, but it's a flip for me. Next up, we got the Jordan Airship Every Game. This is the Nigel Sylvester collab, and these are releasing supposedly on May 10th for $140. These are gonna be actually a little bit, you know, these are not gonna be easy to get. You know, they did drop a friends and family bike pair right here, but this is the more, I guess, public release pair. The retail for these are $140. Nigel has definitely done his stuck thizzle with Nike. You could see what, no, this is the friends and family pair. My bad, I'm about to say $10,000. God damn. So I'm guessing this is the pair that's actually dropping. So you can see right now these are going for 500, 400 and up, pretty much. The low end is what, 350? What size is that? 350 then? 9, size 9 right now, 350 and up, but more so on the 400 end. So you already know this is a flip. If I got this shoe, I like this shoe a lot. I like it. I like it. I like what Nigel you're doing. Your salutes to you, brother. But I gotta make some bread. You know what I'm saying? They definitely dope, but they not if I got the shoe in my hand, you hand me $400. They not $400. That 400 looks better to me. Okay, straight up. They nice, but that 400 looks better to me. So this is a flipper dipper on tripper. You feel me? Straight up flipper dipper. I gotta bring that back, man. That's one of my favorite words. We're gonna definitely start adding that to the arsenal, man. Comment down below, flipper dipper. You already know what it is. If you know what that is already, you already know what it is. That's actually an inside joke, but flipper dipper. That's me, baby. Last but not least, the Jordan 1 High OG Spiderverse. This is a flip right off the rip. Now, this shoe is nice, but I ain't like it. The shoe is, the concept is nice. I think this shoe is ugly overall. That's just me, okay? Now let me explain. Retail price point $200, releasing May 20th. probably alongside with the movie. I definitely want to see the movie. The movie releases on the 20th as well. I loved the first one. I'm gonna love this one as well, I'm pretty sure. But man, oh man, you can't tell me that these $200 shoes are worth holding for $1,000. And that price right there, that price is gonna go down. It's gonna go down a little bit. However, it will maintain and show some respect. I own this pair. This pair, in my opinion, is way better than the new pair that's out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's damn near Chicago 1. We see that. But the little, you know, spider suit type of texture going on, way better looking, you know, in my opinion. And I'll add on top of that, man, mine is dead stock. So I'm starting to look at this right now and I'm already like, shh, you feel me? 867, sell it for 600. I mean, it's a big gap, but that 620 still looking kind of good right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. These things been going up, up, and up. And even look at this one, 2,900. This is for the special box version. So based upon this, you already know that the new one, the other one, is gonna go up. You know, it's 1,000 now because it's almost a whole month before the release. But at the same time, look how much is bought. You gotta look how much people are willing to buy it for. People are only willing to sell it right now for 290. Let me actually look at like all the, I want to see all the bids. So the highest bid right now is $500 for 12.5, 500 for 11.5, 500 for 12. So, you know, that's where we're at. The most for a size 9 is $375. So people are only willing to spend $300 to $500 pretty much, even some lower. And of course, people are gonna, you know, $220 the lowest, all the way up to $500. That's how much they're only willing to spend on this. So don't even pay attention to so much these numbers. But this one, when you go here and you do that, people are willing to spend some money. The low end 500, the high end 7. People are willing to, you know, break bed 500 at the lowest for this shoe right now. So be expecting that other one to do the same, in my opinion. All right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.